Okay, let's look at the last few parts of this, having some technical difficulties. So we were just talking about how a commercial bank is one that focuses on large businesses, and sometimes small ones, but the larger businesses are going to have different types of transactions that are going to be a lot larger, and they're going to have different types of lending needs that are going to be a lot larger. So their focus is on providing capital to businesses, so providing money so that they can grow the business. An investment bank is one that is going to help businesses buy and sell debt, which is going to help them make money. And when you buy and sell debt, that basically means that, say somebody owes your company $140. You can go out and you can sell that debt to somebody for $80 and say, here, if you give me $80 now, you now have the right to collect that $140 from that individual. That is one reason why creditors are often very aggressive, because it is their job, it is their business to collect money, because they have purchased this debt or they have made an agreement to purchase this debt. And so they need to collect that money in order to make money, whereas a normal business can just continue on. And lastly, a credit union is similar to a retail bank in what it does as far as, somewhere to keep your money, to make investments and all of that. But the biggest thing is that it is not for profit. This is an important detail. And it is owned by the members of the credit union. So that basically means it is a bank that's not running as a business. It's a bank that is being run by the people who put their money into it. And so that's why a lot of times, if you have the ability to join a credit union, because not everybody does, you oftentimes have to go through a company or something like that. If you have the ability to join a credit union, I know like armed services people, you've got like Navy Federal Credit Union, but they oftentimes are just better banks to deal with, and will be a little bit more compassionate because they're not trying to make money. And then lastly, describe legislation passed to regulate banks. There's a lot of legislation surrounding bank regulation because of the amount of financial crises and scandals that have resulted from banks having too much power and banks being irresponsible with people's money and all of that. So legislation to regulate banks helps to ensure transparency in the market and to protect the money of the people who do business with those banks. It prevents banks from holding too much power over the direction of the economy. So if you think about the Great Depression, one of the biggest reasons this happened was because the banks got irresponsible with people's money, and then they lost it. And so when they lost people's money, now people's lives have been ruined because the bank was being irresponsible. So then that's when the government steps in, introduces some regulations, and then kind of puts a lid on the banks so that they don't get too excited when they start making a lot of money. All right, so that is the end of that assignment.